Praying is fine. Meditation is fine. A bunch of other shit is fine. But it's take action, take action, take action. That is the only thing that counts. People in general, they think that reading a book is taking action. They think listening to a podcast is taking action. They think a video or whatever it is taking action. No! That's fucking procrastination. So you don't have to make a decision. So you don't have to pull the trigger. I mean, there's a big, huge difference. Take action. You know, as you were taught, just fucking do it. Take action. Take action. Take action. All the rest is bullshit. You can pray, you can do all those things, but take action is the thing that differentiates you from everybody else. The reason why you read all this stuff and you do the podcast and all this stuff, I said it, you know, until I'm sick to my fucking stomach, is that because that way you don't have to take action. And you don't have to take action. Well, reading, you know, you pretend yourself, and the YouTube kids pretend to themselves, alleviates the idea that you're failing. And if you pull the trigger and you fail for real. If you read something and it talks about failure, or it talks about leadership, or it talks about whatever, I mean, it's not taking an action, so you equate it not to failure. It's like you can read all the books on martial arts you want. And until you step in the ring, as Michael Tyson in his infinite wisdom said, everybody's got a fucking plan till I hit him in the face. If all the fucking books that you've read, all the podfucks, all the bullshit that you've spent time wasting, in my judgment, time on, had even a marginal effect on you, you wouldn't need to fucking be here. And the reason you're here, and the reason why people listen to the podcast, this thing on YouTube, is because they haven't had an effect. Because most of you, like Leonard, are looking for the perfect answer. Because you have your perceptions, your different perceptions of what's important and what's not, and they may not always be accurate. They don't tell you the truth. As one of my billionaire kids, who's a minority, says, the biggest difference with Dan is he tells you what we think but won't say. You do something that scares you, because what we've done now is we've developed a methodology to make people feel comfortable being uncomfortable. And that's a quantum leap, pun intended.
Is that the essence of really what you do, is getting people to take more risk, or to get out of their comfort zones, and then the wealth comes later?
It's not just out of their comfort zones. It's to change your reality. Okay, you know, your reality is different than my reality. And, you know, your followers' realities are all different. But it's to change your reality. And to make yourself accountable. That's not just getting outside your comfort zone, making yourself accountable. Okay? Not just accountable, not accountable to somebody else. Accountable to you, me, you know, yourself. Because that's the ultimately, that's the only person you should be accountable to, is yourself. And we grow up, in my judgment, wrongly, that we don't hold ourselves accountable enough. We just don't. We've learned to come up with reasons why we can't do this, reasons why it's okay not to do this, reasons why you didn't follow up on time. You have no idea how limitless it is when you're not afraid of what other people think or say. You have no idea. There's not two people watching this thing that even has a concept of what it is to act as if you have no limits to your abilities. Because you got all kind of reasons and excuses, and you got to go to your 14-year-old daughter's fuck all and whatever the hell, you know. Because you've gotten used to making excuses for not accomplishing shit. It's become part of your life. And you're here. Just imagine that pathetic fuck faces that are on the fucking YouTube that aren't here. And excuses and procrastination becomes a way of life. That's why I say if we were at war, we'd be motherfucking dead. You can't make those excuses when you're at war. You wind up being dead.